congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this, wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Gibson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. 36 yards on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is?
Touchdown! Jahan Dotson, his 5th touchdown. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. They'll try the left side with Gibson. They'll get this to about the 38. These two teams met in our nation's capital earlier this season with the Commanders picking up the win at FedEx Field. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. On second down, here's Gibson again. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Howell's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Once more, Gibson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Howell, 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points, but they're by the wayside on that one.
And that is knocked away. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Howell's throw complete to Dodson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st down, Howell. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Howell throwing on 1st down here. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's 2nd and a yard. A give running right, Gibson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. They go play action with Howell. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw on 2nd and 6. Howell. That one caught by Gibson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Back to throw. Howell. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. We'll get this up to about the 44.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. Howell throwing on third down here. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
First down, Howell to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown, Washington. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And complete right side to Cook. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go. It's Gibson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Gibson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is Cook with the grab.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Micah Parsons
in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Off play action. It's Howell.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
Yeah, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked at the mirror